Hi guys. So as you know, I have taken a big step back, a big break from reading on Luke and Nicola. I've wanted to give their energies appropriate amount of space and an appropriate amount of distance before reading on them again. For a number of reasons. I've listed them before, but just in case you've missed those, my reasonings are because, one, it's not good to pull on people's energy super frequently, and I have too much respect and love for Luke and Nicola to read on them weekly anymore. I mean, it's not okay as readers, and as someone who's been reading for many years, I know better, okay? There's I was setting a bad example for newer readers who are green. Doing weekly readings was not good, okay? And it set a bad example. And so I'm trying to correct that because it is not appropriate to read on the same subject weekly. It's not appropriate to read on the same subject bi-weekly. You need to give it at least a month or two. 3 is preferred, but at least a month or two before reading on the same subject. You need to give their energy rest, especially when we have multiple readers reading on the same subject. It's very draining on the energies, and you need to be able to respect the people that you are reading for enough to think of how your reading could affect them in a negative light, okay? So that is one reason. The second reason is because I need some distance. I need to disconnect my energy and my wants and my wishes for them so that I can have a clearer message come through, okay? When you are very emotionally connected to something, especially the outcome of a reading, you're not going to be impartial, okay? And you're going to miss things, okay? It just happens. You're going to misread something. You're going to read something as one way because you want it to be that way, not because that is what you're actually seeing and that's what the message is actually coming through. Sometimes your wants and your wishes can overrule what the true message from spirit, from the cards are, okay? So for me, it's one of those things I needed to take a step back because it's not good. I needed the correct message coming through, okay? The third reason is you guys. Okay, there needs to be a healthy distance between the fandom and Luke and Nicola, okay? I've been feeling for some time that there's been some delays that have been happening between the connection between Luke and Nicola, and a lot of that has happened because of the overzealousness of the fandom. I think the more that we push on them, the longer it's going to take for them to get together. Plain and simple. So by taking a step back, I'm pulling back some of that, hopefully pulling back some of that obsessive need that the fandom has for them. It's also not healthy for you guys. Okay, it's not. A lot of people mistake what we do as readers as if we just know everything, and we do not. Okay, just because we feel something, just because we have an opinion on something does not make it true, okay? So just because someone who is a reader makes a comment on social media about something, it does not mean that that is the God's honest truth. Oh, that person's a reader, they must know. No, they don't. No, we don't. Okay, sometimes an opinion is just that. It's just an opinion. It carries no more weight than yours or the next person's, okay? So please understand that, okay? There needs to be a healthy understanding of what it is that we do. We do not read fortunes here. We do not have crystal balls. Shit does not exist, okay? That's in the movies. That is fairy tale bullshit. That is not what we're doing. We're reading energy. Energy is potential, okay? Just because somebody is putting out a certain energy, a certain vibe, does not mean that is what they're doing in the 3D, okay? Sometimes somebody's energy can say one thing, and they can be doing the exact opposite. So I need you guys to understand that, okay? Going into this reading, I need you to understand, just because I'm picking something up from her energy, because I'm reading on Nicola today. Just because I'm picking up something on her energy does not mean that she's actually following through on any of this either. This is just what her energy is saying and what the most likely path forward for her is. She still has the ability to use her free will to do whatever the fuck she wants. And trust me, she will. She's a very stubborn person, and she is not about to be told what to do. Okay? Let's just put it at that out there right now. She is her own person. She has her own mind, and she will do as she sees fit. Okay? Again, I'm sorry. I've got the sniffles, so if I'm sniffling throughout this, I apologize. So let's jump in here. Okay? This is just kicking off 2025. Okay? For Nicola Coughlan, just a reading of what's going on, things that are affecting her. Now, I read this, I put this out here as if I'm reading to Nicola specifically, okay? So I'm going to speak as if she's listening to my message, which she probably will never hear, but either way, this is actually for her, okay? Again, I don't have consent to read on her, so therefore she does not give me full access to her energy. This is just what I'm able to pull from the universe, okay? If I were to get full permission from her, I'm sure I could get more, but I am very limited. We as readers are very limited in what we can get just because we do not have full access. So that's another thing to keep in mind. Okay, so Nicola Coughlan. In the first position here, this position is for the inner self message. This is a message from Nicola's inner self to her 3D self, okay? So this is 5D to 3D energy. And what it's telling her right now is she has some new beginnings happening in her life starting off in 2025. I would say anywhere from between now and, sometime in the next couple months. So we have some new beginnings starting for her. One is a new romance. Okay. This is not something that is existing. This is something that is new. Okay. So this is with a new partner. This is not an existing partner. This is a new partner. So please keep that in mind. The Ace of Cups is all about new things, new beginnings, a new romantic success, new romance. And this also indicates like true love. Okay. This is like soulmate love. This is it type is one of the words that's on here, or actually phrases that's on here. There's also new beginnings of a new offer as far as like abundance and money. So I feel like she might have a new, it's not necessarily work related. So, yes, of course she has new projects that are probably coming to her on the regular. She's hot. She's sought after in Hollywood right now, but she also has advertising power, and I feel like she has some new brand opportunities that are coming her way. So possibly a new partnership with, for some kind of like a product branding type thing that she's going to be pairing up with that we will see here in the next few months, which is pretty awesome. Now, I normally pull two cards, but a third one popped out with the Ace of Coins, and that's a Three of Wands. This is all about manifesting dreams, big developments coming. Now, this could be work or love related, okay? But it's all essentially all about progress, okay? It's about progressing, moving forward. Whether that is with a relationship, again, because relationship is there, but then also this is progress with her work and finances. Like she's leveling up big time going into this new year. There's a lot of new opportunities that are going to bring her a lot of prosperity and make her life feel very full, okay? And this is all about promises of new big things coming into her life. And her spirit, I feel like the 5D is telling her 3D, just get ready. It's going to happen. You have big things coming down the line here. We got a couple clarifying cards here. Again, all about the new beginnings. I see a soulmate here coming through. We see a lot of love and desire. So this is going to be something that is, powerful. I also feel like whoever this person is, this is the person she's going to be starting her family with. This is marriage, love, family, that type thing. Because I am picking up on procreation, fertility. That is heavily coming through. This is that person that she's going to be creating this with. Again, this is something new. This is not something that is existing at this time. But yes, this is someone who is her soulmate. It's coming through, knocking at the door. It's going to be her best friend in the whole world. It's going to be this companion. Okay. And then I also am feeling like this is something, it's going to bring a lot of harmony, a lot of love into her life, a lot of fun. This person's really a lot of fun. They have a great time together, a lot of laughter. But I also feel like this is going to be coming very quickly and just kind of like out of left field for her. Okay. Like maybe something she wasn't expecting necessarily, like it really just kind of pops out of nowhere and it's like, boom, we're here. It's here. And I do feel like, I think it's something that she's thought about. So I do feel like this is someone she knows. And she's been kind of timid about even thinking about it, the possibility, she hasn't really thought about the possibility of this person in her life. And I think it's because this is somebody who is a friend. This is somebody that she knows. And I feel like the circumstances have just never worked out in their favor up until this point. But I feel like when it happens, it's going to happen very quickly. Okay. This is going to be a very quick turnaround, a very quick, progress. That's what I'm getting on this. Okay. We can all guess who that is. Okay. Let's just, we can all guess who this person is. Okay. And yes, that's a very good possibility because I personally do not feel like these two are together right now. I know other people feel like they are, but I have not gotten that they are together. I feel like that is future energy. But yeah, no, they're not together yet. And I hate saying it. I'm sorry, guys, but I know you guys are wanting Luke and Nicola to already be secretly together. I do not get that from this. Sorry. That is not the energy that I'm getting. And if they are, then this ain't him. Okay, let's just be real. If they are secretly together, whoever this person that this is talking about is not him. So, but that's not what I'm feeling. I do not feel that they are together right now. I feel like the adjacents are still at play in their lives currently. But I do feel like something's going to be changing very quickly. And just kind of like 1 minute's there, the next minute's changed. That type thing. Quick turnaround. Okay, so the next position here is the relationships position, okay? And for this, we've got the star and the moon, okay? With that supporting cards, Wolverine, the mask, and the grasshopper. All right, so let's just get into this. I feel like, so the star cards are about wishes coming true. It's about finding renewal, healing, some healing being done. The moon talks about blocked intuition, talks about dreams. And what I'm feeling here is, honestly, I feel like this is something, there's a relationship that she has really wanted, that this is something that she's wanted, but she's almost like been afraid to even entertain fully, because things, again, just have never worked out. No, it's never lined up. Timing's always been off. They've always had other things kind of blocking them. Okay. And so it feels almost as if she's been afraid to even wish for it. But deep inside, that wish is there. That wish is there, but there's a lot of anxiety over this, and just uncertainty. Like, I don't know. And being very uncertain about if this will ever happen. And so it's like, honestly, like, she's been kind of afraid, to really kind of make her case known. Like, she needs someone else to step up and say something. And I feel like, if this is Luke that is being spoken of here, then it's going to be up to him to be the one to step up, man the fuck up, and say something to her to get this to start. He's going to have to be the one to make the move. She's not going to do it. Okay. But yeah, I'm feeling like, she hides it. Like, she's been hiding her true feelings for him, for this person. And I feel like once there's communication on this level, okay, once things are actually, once communication opens up, once there is movement here, then that mask is going to come off, and there's going to be true disclosure of feelings, okay, on both ends. But right now, it's like she has to kind of put on a show, like, oh, it doesn't affect me. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me that he's with his adjacent. No, that doesn't bother me. I'm happy for him. We're friends. It's a show. It's a show. But yeah, I do see a sudden change. Okay, the grasshopper is talking about a sudden change in direction. Okay, and I do feel like it's going to be kind of for her, it's going to be, she's not going to realize that this is actually coming her way. Okay, so she's not expecting it at all. For her, it's going to feel like it's coming out of left field. Okay, and it's what she wants, definitely what she wants, but it is really going to feel like it's coming out of left field. Like, he has not indicated to her that he wants this, for sure, and as far as she knows, he's still connected to his adjacent, and it does feel like he's still connected to the adjacent. I'll know more when I read on him, but I feel like the adjacents are still at play, unfortunately. But for her, I feel like she is putting on a show with her adjacent. I don't feel like things are exactly the way they seem necessarily. Like, I don't know. That's a tricky one. So, yeah. But I do feel like, yeah, it's going to be a quick turnaround. It's going to be a very quick thing. Like, whew, all of a sudden we're going down this road, and the next thing you know, phew, and you're all of a sudden on a different track. That's kind of what I feel. Quickly. A quick redirection is coming. Okay, so the challenge position. We have the Eight of Cups and the Judgment card. The Eight of Cups is all about letting go and moving on, okay? It's about, releasing what doesn't serve you. That is one of the top things here is it's walking away and leaving something behind you. The Judgment card here talks about rebirth, forgiveness, an awakening of some kind, decisions being made. That's huge. A decision being made. And that's what I feel like this one's actually talking about, is releasing something that isn't serving her and making a decision. And she's having a hard time making this decision of letting something go. And I do feel like this could be her adjacent. Yep. She needs to let this go. It's not serving her well. Not in the manner that it is. And I do feel like there's a communication coming that is going to help push her in that direction of letting this shit go and moving forward. I don't know what this is though. That's interesting. But yeah, it's going to get her on the right path to her soulmate, basically. with the Judgment card and the Eight of Cups, we've got the birds, we've got the Rider, and then we have the Twin Flames card. And I do feel like, there's an awakening happening. Awakening is on here a couple times throughout the different cards here. And again, full speed ahead with the Rider. It is going to push, again, a new direction, really quick new direction. As soon as we're letting go of this thing, something else is coming right in and pushing her onto a different path, like very quickly. Very quick redirection. And it's going to be very quick. It's going to be a fast-moving thing, a redirection, a very quick redirection. And it is a communication. This is definitely a conversation, something, a message of some sort is going to reach her that's going to change everything. Whether that message comes in the form of, whether that message is from Luke or whether that message is from Jake, I do not know. Or whoever this other person is. It might not be Luke. So let's just keep that out there because I haven't read on him yet. And I'm not reading on them together. I'm just reading on her. But whoever this person is, whether it is Luke or someone else, I feel like a communication is going to be coming her direction. Actually, I'm probably a couple different conversations. It might be a conversation with both the current and the new. Coming. And it's going to basically redirect her pretty fast. She's going to find herself on a new path really quickly. Again, I don't know the true nature of what's going on with her and Jake. I feel like there's things that we don't understand. I don't think it's exactly the way that we see it. There's something there, but I don't know if it is what we think it is. Okay? And I don't think it's all not, you know what I mean? Like, there's something there. There is definitely something, but I don't think it's to the extent that some people think it is. Does that make sense? I know it's a little cryptic, but I'm just saying, like, don't rule him out. Don't sleep on him, because I think that he has more sway and he has more of a connection there than you think that he does. Okay, I know we want to dismiss it. I know the jackholes are kind of insufferable, but there is something. I just don't know the level of what that something is, truly. Again, we don't have full access because we don't have permission. Okay, I don't have that consent to read on them, and therefore I'm not going to get the full extent. And so there are going to be blocks in my, between her energy and mine. And so I'm not going to get a full understanding. And that's just one of those places I can't seem to get a full understanding of how their connection truly works. What exactly it is. Because I don't think that she's allowing it to be out there. Does that make sense? Anyways, sometimes people are just really guarded with things when it comes to their energy. And if they don't open it up, it's not going to... we're not going to be able to gain access to it. Okay. There's some things with Luke that also are extremely guarded that I can't access for some reason. Until they give me, consent, I'm just not going to be able to access it. Okay. In the solutions position, we've got the Magician and the World. The Magician is actually in reverse. Okay. With that, we've got the Clover, the Child, and the Letter. And what I'm feeling here with this one is you can't plan everything, Nicola. You can't plan everything, okay? Like, some things are just going to happen. Okay, and they're going to happen very spontaneously, and you can't plan everything. You can't plan for everything. Like, not everything can be planned out. Not everything can be something. You can't always see things coming. That's what's coming to my mind right now. some things just happen very quickly, kind of out of nowhere. Again, it's just poof. And then there's some things in your life that aren't meant to be there forever. That's what I'm also feeling. Like there are some things that come into your life that are only meant to be there for a season. People who come into your life who are only meant to be there for a season. And I feel like there is an ending of a chapter coming up, okay, and the beginning of a new one, okay? And that's what I'm getting with the world, is the ending of a chapter. Something that was only supposed to be there for a moment. Something that was part of her life to help her through certain things to get her to the next phase in her life, okay? And yeah, there's a reason why she hasn't, and I'm just saying this, can't confirm this, but why she hasn't been feeling fulfilled is because this person and this phase in her life isn't supposed to be fulfilling. It is only supposed to be getting her to the place where she will feel fulfilled. She will be in that progress, but she's not there yet. It is going to come very spontaneously into her life. She's going to be gaining a new perspective on life and on things. And again, I'm feeling this is a communication coming through that's going to help her to that new chapter. Okay. Yeah, like you can't think things to death. Don't think it to death. But yeah, it's sometimes you have to let things happen. Okay. And just go with it. Okay. Just embrace it as it comes. Just embrace it. Think about what you really want. If I was giving her advice, I would ask her to think about what it is she truly wants, who she truly wants, and to allow herself to want it, because I don't feel like she's allowed herself to truly want it. She deserves it. You do deserve it. You deserve this. And it's okay to make these changes. It's okay to let things go. It's okay to embrace the idea of what you really want. Because embracing that can actually bring it into your life. And I do feel like something is going to be coming very unexpected into her life. Just out of nowhere. Boom. She's not going to be seeing it coming, basically. And it will. That's what I'm feeling. It's going to be coming, and it's going to out of nowhere. Just not expecting it. In the outcome position, I've got the Six of Swords, and we've got the Queen of Wands. With that, I got actually 4 clarifiers that came out. We've got the Broom, the Stork, the Fireworks, and the Man. Yep. This is all good stuff, okay? The outcome is like tranquil waters, okay? It is calm waters ahead of her, okay? That's what the Six of Swords is talking about. It is stability, it is balance, it is peace. In the image on the card, they're literally going from rough waters to like a calm lake, where it's very still and peaceful, easy trip, okay? And that's what this is. This is an easy transition. Once you're past this, into this new chapter, things are going to be easy as far as, as far as the things that she's wanting in life. The conflicts that she's been having, the anxieties and the heartache and stuff, that's all behind her, okay? The future is looking very good for her. The Queen of Wands is, yes, this is her coming into her own power, her own womanhood, her own sensuality as a woman, very confident, being, and being courageous and strong and embracing her own self and her ability, okay? I know, like, women were always really super self-conscious. And even though Nicola seems extremely confident and so on and so forth, she's only human. Okay. And just like the rest of us, she has insecurities. She has her own struggles. And, it's easy to think negative thoughts. Okay. And especially when you have feelings for someone and that person has chose someone else at one point. Okay. And that can be really hurtful and it can be really hard on your self-esteem and your confidence. And when that person comes back into your life, you don't know if you can trust this person. You don't know if, you can trust yourself. There's a lot of uncertainties and a lot of insecurities that would be connected to that person and that whole scenario. But I feel like once it's established, once things get moving in that direction, I think that all those fears and all of that insecurity and such is going to fall away. She's going to really, truly embrace her power as a woman and her own womanhood. Yeah, I see a lot of that. Again, sorry about the sniffles. Keep sniffling in your ear. So sorry. Okay, so with the broom, I'm seeing again clean sweep. This is kind of like, again, she's getting rid of the things that no longer serve her, kind of like what the Eight of Cups was talking about, removing those things and kind of restoring that harmony in her life. Again, it's you're cleaning out the old and bringing in the new. Okay. Stork, of course, talks about transformation. You've got a lot of passion and chemistry and other things with the fireworks. And it is connected to this man, this new interest, this masculine energy that is coming into her life. She's going to be finding that passion and that, it's something to celebrate. It's a lot of excitement. And it's in this new year. I'm seeing the new year right here. So within this new year, it's coming. Honestly, I would venture to say that she's going to even get some communications from this person that might start them on that path before the new year even starts. So probably within the next week, if she hasn't already gotten that communication, I feel like she's going to be receiving some communication. Again, timing is really fucking hard when it comes to tarot and with energy and such, reading energy. Just because I'm feeling it's coming soon, it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to. It's really hard to determine in timing. And of course, free will comes to play in that a lot. And just because I'm feeling it's going to happen doesn't mean that they're not going to use their free will to choose something different. But I am feeling like it is possible that there is a communication that's going to be coming her way within the next week. Of course, that could change. But I do feel like for the new year, starting off with this, at least this idea in her head, at least a possibility is becoming clear to her going into the new year. And of course, my advice is never take anything into the new year that should be left behind you. So hopefully the adjacents can be left back behind in 2024 and they can move forward with a clean slate into 2025. So fingers crossed there. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we've got the Wheel of Fortune. We've got the book. Again, the Wheel of Fortune is talking about changes, big changes, good fortune, destiny, and karma. Karma can be good. It's not always a bad thing. But yeah, life cycles. It's the cycle of life. Okay, you're removing something bad, going into something new. And this is a very good omen. Okay, with the book, I'm getting secrets becoming known, okay? Things that have been kept hidden, like buried deep inside, coming out, coming to light, okay? With these changes, these secrets, these hidden things are going to be coming to light. And I feel like that communication that is coming her way is going to reveal those things, okay? There's a lot of things that have been kept hidden that are going to be coming to light. And I don't feel like it's coming just from one source. I think it's two sources, at least, that hidden things are going to be being brought into the light in her life. Some good, some bad. Okay. All right. So, message from the universe to Nicola Coughlan. All right. First one I have here. This is the Akashic Records. I got stuck in fear. You're thinking of all the things that could go wrong. But what about all the things that could go right? Make a paradigm shift in your thinking and take inspired action anyway. Yep. Again, you can't plan everything. You can't think everything through. Sometimes you just need to let things happen. Okay? You just can't allow fear to keep ruling your life and keeping you from your correct path. Okay? The next one here is discovery. New ideas, people, or opportunities may be coming your way. Sure enough. While there is still work to do to reach your goal, you may discover new strengths and passions along the way. Amen. Okay, guys. Yeah, I mean, that's, I'm going to do one more card. It's going to be from an inspired deck, a deck that I was inspired to get from Ange, my friend Ange. It's from the Fuck It deck. All right, Spirit, give me one card for Nicola Coughlan from this Fuck It deck. What can you tell her? What are you willing to tell her? 1 second. Today, Junior, what do we got? All right. Oh, okay. That's fucking hilarious. Okay, I got two that popped out. It says, a new fucking opportunity is coming. And the next one says, life isn't fucking fair, but you are awesome. And that is the damn truth. Okay. I freaking love it. Okay. All right. Well, guys, I hope you have a wonderful holiday week. I will be embracing my time off from work, my vacation. So I hope you guys are getting some time off as well and get to enjoy this this wonderful season. Anyways, guys, as always, be blessed and bless others. All right. Take care. Bye.